If you would join me to say the Pledge of Allegiance, we'd appreciate it. Tom's family here with us, especially his father, who goes back to World War II days, and we really appreciate having you all here tonight. Roll call, Joyce?
Mrs. Applebaum? Here. Mr. Applebaum?
Here.
Mrs. Hopper? Here. Mrs. Feldman?
Here.
Mrs. Moulman?
Here.
Dr. Scortino?
Here.
Mr. Jacob?
Here. May I have a motion and a second to approve the agenda for the organizational meeting of the Board of Education scheduled for Wednesday, April 20th?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries 7-0. And at this point, we would like to take a little time to recognize our departing board member, director, who has served with us for 6 years. And I can tell you in these last 3 years, he's really stepped it up. His voice has been a voice of counsel and wisdom. So many times when he's been able to offer something that has been spot on and been the kind of information that we needed to hear to help us make better decisions. So Tom, I'm going to ask your sister to come up and introduce your family, and then we'll continue.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the board, Dr. Marty.
Wait 1 second, please.
I would like to introduce my mom and dad, Donald and Patricia Applebaum, who are here tonight to wish Tom well and congratulate him for his 6 years of service. His wife, LaDonna Applebaum, my sister, Mary McCarthy, her husband, Dr. Peter McCarthy, are here also, and my husband, Sam Farinella. We have other family members that couldn't be here, but they wanted to be here, and we're just very proud of Tom and for his service. And our parents definitely instilled in us not only education, but public service. And, you know, as our mission states, they really prepared us for contributing to the ever-changing world. So we are very proud of them, and we're very proud of Tom.
That Mr. Applebaum and Mrs. Applebaum on the board are not married, not related.
I was waiting to shake somebody's hand. It feels weird to be on this side of the podium, but I definitely appreciate all the support that I've got from all my board members. I feel very confident that I leave the school district in very capable hands, and I feel like in many small ways that I leave the district in slightly better shape than we found it. So thank you very much.
My privilege to review the annual school board election results, the unofficial results. They're still unofficial, probably that doesn't surprise anybody, from the St. Louis County Election Board. Those unofficial results are Sam Sorrentino was reelected with 7,036 votes. Sudhir Ratoid had 4,998 votes. Sophia Ford Glanton, 4,400. A.J. Wang had 3,024, and Michael Burtz, 2,612. And who knows how many write-ins? There were 179 of those. So we're happy to give you those results, and it's my pleasure that we now can issue certificates of election to the successful Board of Education candidates. They are once again Dr. Sam Sorrentino and Mr. Sudhir Ratoid. Congratulations. And Mr. Sudhir, if you would please take your place here on the I don't know what we call this, the dais.
Yeah, they're going to have to
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes,
go around front.
you and
Right up here.
I think she had a nameplate there. No one really knows what they're getting into when they do this, but after years of service, no one has broken down the door trying to get back in. We've had some awfully good board members over the years. And Tom, again, we appreciate you and your family being here to recognize the service that you gave over the last 6 years. It's just been wonderful. We appreciate it. It's not just that you were a good director, but you've become a good friend too. So we appreciate that and admire you and the things you do and what. So thank you very much.
And we all echo that.
I just want to speak on behalf of the district and its administrators. Tom, we want to thank you too for your service. I know it's been 6 great years, and I think you're right. I think the district in your time here has made great strides, and you've been responsible for a lot of support. And so we wish you the best of luck, and that's from our district administrators, and I think all our building principals and others who you had a chance to work with. So thanks so much.
Meeting. We will now proceed to the election of officers. Section 7.01, election of president. May I have are there any nominations for president of the school board? Yes, Debbie.
I would like to nominate our current president, Mr. Chris Jacob. In the last year, Mr. Jacob has led us as not only a board, but as a community with decorum, professionalism, and grace. He has been extraordinarily engaged in the Parkway community and in our board matters. He has missed only one board meeting in like 8 years. He has provided us levity when we've needed it, but he's also provided us with counsel and direction in a manner consistent with our mission of Parkway to be capable, curious, confident leader in an ever-changing world. And I'm very proud to extend this nomination.
I'd like to nominate Dee Mogerman to rejoin our leadership as president.
Dee has served several terms as president of our board. She's our longest-standing board member, and she possesses her historical knowledge of the board and the district is useful to us in our everyday activities. We no longer have our long-serving board secretary, Carol Kalanda, who'd been here for almost 30 years. So we all put all of our eggs in one basket, and we rely on Dee, who's got a wonderful recollection of the history of the district and how things have come to be the way they are today. Having worked with her as president on several occasions, I am proud to nominate her, and I know she'll do a fantastic job.
When I say elder statesman, I only mean that in terms of her being able to instruct us. She's the one we depend on when we have questions about what we should do, and she's often correcting us because we forget, but she doesn't. Yeah, are there any other nominations? Then may I have a, well,
A roll call.
yes?
Sure how it works.
I think I do a motion in a second. Yeah, I haven't done this. So who do I start with? I guess the first one nominated? Or can't do both of them, right, at the same time?
No, right, you have to do one.
Yeah. All right, so may I have a motion and a second to elect Chris Jacob as president of the Parkway School Board for a one-year term commencing on April 26th and ending on April 27th? And we would like to do a roll call for that, Joyce.
You need a motion and a second.
I'm sorry. See what it said? I asked for it, but I didn't wait to get it.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, thank you. Roll call, please.
No, I have a question. So is this for
This is
the
for
actual
Chris.
vote, or is this just to approve that, this is the actual vote?
We'll vote Chris as president first, and then assuming there's a motion and a second from me.
Applebaum's always the first to go.
Yes.
Gotta know what to do. So is it a yes or, so I say yes or no because, okay, no. Yes.
Mrs. Morgan? Oh. Ms. Morgan?
No.
And I'm going to vote yes. So, 0. 4-3. I'm sorry. Thank you. May I ask for nominations? It's difficult because there's 7 good people here on the board, and some of them have served for long times. I don't think anybody could have done better than Beth did for 3 contiguous years. That was unbelievable and got better every year. May I now have nominations, nominations for the election of a vice president of the Parkway School Board for a one-year term commencing on April 2016 and ending April 2017. Are there any nominations?
I'd like to nominate Dee Mogerman for vice president. I could give the whole same speech of how she's supported us all these years, and she's very knowledgeable. She does keep us in line. She keeps us following processes, so I would like to nominate Dee.
And I would like to nominate Sam Sorrentino. So, may I have a motion and a second to elect Dee Mogerman as Vice President of the Parkway School Board for a term of 1 year commencing April 2016, ending April 2017. And roll call, please.
Motion.
Which one are we voting on?
We're voting on
Yes.
Mrs. Hopper?
I think you're supposed to go in alphabetical order.
I think I know.
Feldman?
Oh, written down wrong. Sorry,
Mrs. Feldman?
Yes.
Mrs. Morgerman? Mr. Rotoy?
I'm going to have to vote for Sam because I nominated him. So the motion carries 4-3 in favor of Sam Sorrentino to serve as vice president.
No.
No,
We were voting for Dee.
I'm sorry. Okay, so the motion does not carry 3-4. So now, may I have a motion and a second to elect Sam Sorrentino as vice president of the Parkway Board of Education for a one-year term commencing April 2016 and ending April 2017? I'm waiting for the motion and the second this time, after 3 times. Who seconded it?
So moved.
Okay, roll call, please.
Did we have
We
a
need a
second?
second. We need a second.
Did we have a
Oh.
second?
No.
Second.
Okay, thank you. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Applebaum?
No.
Mrs. Feldman?
No.
Mrs. Hopper? Mrs. Morgerman?
No.
Mr. Rotoy? Dr. Scarantino? Mr. Jacob?
Yes. So the motion carries 4-3 in favor of Sam Sorrentino. Is that it? Feels like I ought to be doing more. Okay, well, thank you, everyone. Appreciate that very much. 8.0, adoption of the annual Board of Education calendar. May I have a motion and a second to adopt the 2016-17 Board of Education meeting calendar as presented in the April 20th, 2016 board material?
So moved. Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? There are none. The motion carries 7-0. May I have a motion and a second to adjourn the regular meeting?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Motion carries 7-0. We'll take a little break here for a while and come back around 7 o'clock to do the rest of the meeting.